Going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody, to the Noisy Fox stream. Well, we're free of mods, baby. We got a whole lot to talk about, and for some reason, it's been quite serious these past couple of days. So this stream got to be serious. We got to be serious because we got to really keep our gears forward. We got to keep grinding. We got to keep looking forward. And this is something that has struck me today. And I'm realizing it's a prevalent problem in a lot of the young men nowadays, and I like it. So I'm here to spread a little light and a little insight and a little motivation to help you get your gears forward. We got to talk about it. So I hope all y'all have a good ass day. I had a great day. It disturbed something that I really wanted to do, and would have been very good if I did it, but maybe, you know, everything happens for a reason. So maybe I just wasn't supposed to do it today, so I can do it the next time. Ooh, had a burp for there. It's my special water. But I hope all you had a good day. We got to talk about this. All right. Why you feel like you have no purpose, you doubt yourself. We got to talk about these things. Now, again, I'm going to start off with a story because a lot of my streams are inspired from a story that happened in my experience in life. I was talking to this guy about a possible business joint venture, and we were talking, about doing the things that we need to do, doing the steps. And I have done the steps that I said I was going to do. Now, there was a point where I told him, we got to do a meeting. We got to talk about the things that we're going to do. I already know what to do. Now, if it were for me, if it were just me, I already know what to do. But if it's going to be a joint venture, I believe that if two people are going to do business together, they should get together. So right now, I'm in the process of doing it for me because I told him, hey, if you really want to talk about this and you really want to go forward, let me know. Another thing I realized is that I was talking to another guy. We were at this restaurant, and I told him, hey, why don't you start a business? He's like, well, I want to, I got to pay for my stuff about my girlfriend, and I'm trying to move into a house, and I'm doing all this, that. And in my mind, I'm still like, okay, a lot of shit happens in life, a lot of shit you have to do, but that doesn't mean you can't start something that you want to start. And the reason why I asked this is because he said he wanted to start his own distillery. That's a business. Okay, fine. If you want to start your own distillery and you want to study mixology, then where's the action? Where the fuck is the action? And I believe this is a big prevalent problem in a lot of the young men nowadays. And I want to spread some insight on why the heck that's happening and how to squash it. First thing we got to realize is everything that you are doing right now is your purpose. Stop fucking saying, oh, I want to find my purpose. Stop fucking saying that. Stop saying, oh, my passion. Everything you are doing right now is your passion. Everything that you are doing right now is your purpose. Everything that you are doing right now, you are supposed to be in a position you are in right now. Why? Because you want to be there. So every breath you breathe is your purpose. Every single breath you breathe is your hobby. Every life and everything you see, everything in your reality is your hobby, your passion. It's all of it is what you want. You want to be in the house you're in. You want to drive the car you are in. You want to be at the job you are at. You want to have the amount of money you have right now. You want to be around the people around you. Every single waking reality that you live in is your purpose. People will spend so much time trying to find, I want to find what makes me happy. Stop. Yeah, yes, you can find what makes you happy, but honestly, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. But the thing is, if you want to be able to be a person who's free, and I'm speaking to the men here, okay, most of my streams are directed toward the men, not really the women. But if there are women that are on the stream, hey, what's going on? But anyway, most of the men that I'm seeing a lot in my life, we lack drive. And what I want to talk about is the things that you need to start implementing that I have figured out that works for me in my life. Now, I'm not, millionaire, top guy type stuff, but what I have found is that, You know, everyone has knowledge. Everyone knows something you know that you don't know. Even a homeless guy can teach you something. Even a thief can teach you something. People who are low status, low value, they can teach you something. So anybody can teach you something. And this is why I say, whenever you're trying to consume information from someone, don't listen to the person, listen to the information. There is a different consciousness speaking, and there's a different consciousness that you see. See, a lot of people, what I realize is they like to talk. A lot of people like to talk. So if a lot of people like to talk, listen to what they're saying. If what they're saying resonates with you, even the slightest bit, try it. If it works, then go with it. But if it doesn't, then fuck it. We listen to the person so much. And when we listen to the person, or rather not when we listen to the person, when we look at the person and only see the person and ignore what they say, then we bring in judgment. You have to understand that when you bring in judgment, then you can't grow, you can't learn. If you're judging everyone around you, you can't learn, you can't grow. Even if a guy is wearing homeless looking ass clothes, but he's spitting straight facts, don't say, oh, he's homeless, what is he? No. If what he's saying is, which is coming from his mind, resonates with you a little bit, and it helps you to become better, then integrate it in your life. There's nothing wrong with getting more wiser from someone who speaks wisdom but may not look wise. There's nothing wrong with that, because what I found that is a lot of people say things and it actually can seem pretty well, it can seem pretty smart, but they may not literally reflect that. But that's okay. Do you know why? Because if someone is saying something that actually is true, but maybe they're not living that life, but if you try it yourself and it works, then you just learned something. You just became better. You can't judge people just off of what they look and say, oh, he doesn't know anything. Oh, he doesn't, you can't say that. You have to really, really digest what people are saying. Really digest and ask yourself, does this resonate with me at all? Is it true at all for me? And let me try it. If someone says, oh, eat your vegetables. If that is true, eat your vegetables to be a little healthier. If that is true at all in your mind at all, and it resonates with you, try it and see if it works for you. Try it. There's nothing wrong with taking advice from someone, but it helps when you listen to the message instead of judging the person. Look at the message, not the person. If you can really digest what someone is saying instead of how they look or the person himself, it doesn't even matter if that person is your enemy. Your enemy can teach you things. Look at the action and the sayings. Don't look at the person. It doesn't matter if the person is evil. If they are spitting straight facts, and they are saying something that you think may possibly help grow you, try it. Doesn't matter if they're your enemy. Listen to what the person says instead of what they do. And this is a big thing. If you are in a position where you want to start something, let's just say for example, you want to start a bug business. You want to collect earthworms from your garden and sell them for a profit. Let's say you want to start an earthworm business. I don't know why this is the first thing that sprung up in my mind. I have a hectic mind, okay? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe an earthworm business is actually a good idea. Anyway, let's say you want to start an earthworm business. You tell your friends, hey, I'm gonna start an earthworm business. Okay, your friends say, yeah, definitely do it. Yeah. But then your other friends may say, no, fucking don't do that. It's not gonna work. Don't do it. Just because they're your friend and you trust them doesn't mean that you should not do your business. Ignore the person, but ignore the person's identity to who they are to you, because what they are saying is who they are in terms of how they think of you. So if someone says, oh yeah, you should do it. Yeah, if someone says, tries to motivate you and helps you to do better, then how they see you is someone who they believe that should be better, should grow. But if someone If someone is saying, oh no, you shouldn't do it, that's not going to work, then obviously they don't want to see you grow. That's what you need to listen to. You need to look at the action and you need to listen to the words. Ignore who the person is. If the words do not serve you to be better, then that's what you need to look at. You doubt yourself because what you do is you are looking at only the negativity and you are not trying to solve it. So a big thing that I realize and that people need to stop doing because it's poison is they identify themselves with their mind. The mind is not fucking you, okay? This palm, this meat palm with 5 freaking spaghetti noodles poking out of it. The fuck is this? Come on, really? What the hell is this shit? Someone just said, I'm gonna create a human. Let me put spaghetti things on his freaking hands. I'm kidding, we're all beautiful, right? But it's just funny. But anyway, this is not you. Okay? This meat suit is not you. We need to get that to understand. Also, this piece of fat, this lug of fat inside of your skull called the mind, or rather not the mind, the brain, that's not you either. Now, if we move even deeper, we have the spirit. But if you are ever into astral projection, you can actually see that you are not the spirit either. So who are you? What is you? I don't know, but there is something that is observing everything. And this you is able to do crazy amount of things. And I think this is where the identification of you comes from. This you that you say, oh, I am this. I am a nurse. I am a construction worker. You're identifying yourself with what your physical body can do. You are not that. And if you truly believe that, then that's all you are. You're just a freaking meat suit that does these things. That's not who you are. Oh, I am sad. Oh, I am happy. Sad and happy, those are all emotions conjured by your mind. Are you saying you are a creation of your mind? No, that's not what you are. Who you are? Very confusing subject. But we have to understand that your mind is not who you are. So the thing that doubts you the most is the mind. Okay, so now that we understand where this doubt comes from, you have to also understand that your mind can either be your greatest supporter or your greatest hater. And this is what I do because I got fucking tired of it. I was so fucking tired of it. So fucking tired of it. And it has helped me do different things in life that has shaped me into a different understanding that I'm in today. And I think it's way better. I believe it's way better and it helps me greatly. And there are a lot of things that I have had to cut out my life and a lot of understandings in my life. And a lot of things that I thought I knew, but maybe it's not that way. And for everyone else out there watching this stream, you have to understand first that you doubt yourself because your fucking mind wants to play games. We need to understand that the mind is an external force outside of us. It's not you. It's this lump of fat in your skull doing operations behind the scenes, doing operations in front of the scenes, on the front end and the back end. And sometimes it likes to play damn games. Oh, I want to start my earthworm business. My mind, oh, that's not going to work. Fuck you. Honestly, this is what I do. Every time a negative thought comes around, I just say, fuck you, mind. I'm going to do it. Honestly, you have to treat your mind like an external force because it is not you. And once you understand that it's not you, then you can understand how to control it. Oh, you can't do that. That's not going to happen. That's not going to be successful. Fuck you. Watch me. Then just do it. And what I also understand, or not understand, that's not the right word. What I also have seen is that getting pissed off is such a great motivator. Getting angry produces this emotion, and this emotion produces motivation, and this motivation helps you go and drive. It's so interesting how when you look around you and find ways to just get pissed off, you'll find that things start getting quicker, or things start happening quicker. Like, for example, right? You want to start your earthworm business. Okay. You want to start your earthworm business to make money. Okay, fine. You want to start your earthworm business to make money. But you're sitting in bed. You're sitting in bed on TikTok. Why? Look at your phone. Be like, damn, I'm pissed. It's not the newest phone. Damn, my earthworm business should make me more money so I can have a better phone. Pissed off. Get pissed off. Damn, I'm looking at the wall. Why is it not plated in gold? Pissed off. Damn, I'm looking at the door. It's not plated in gold. Pissed off. Damn, I'm looking at my floor and it's not in diamond. Pissed off. It's just an example, you know. You do an earthworm business maybe to make money. I would think so, right? You do a business to make money. Okay, so obviously if your end goal is to make money, you would want your life to reflect that income. So be pissed off. You're not in the area you want to be in right now. And a lot of the times I believe it's laziness, but I don't think so. I believe a lot of the characters of people is specifically custom made. So where it may be laziness for a lot of people, I believe a lot of people do have the drive, but what they are experiencing is a huge distraction. So you have the motivation, you have the drive, but something is just alluring you in that direction to give that thing attention instead of your earthworm business. So for example, you want to start your earthworm business, but Netflix is right there and you can watch freaking The Originals. Fantastic series I watched like 2 years ago. Great. Anyway, you know, The Originals is right there on TV and maybe you want to watch that instead. And it's just a little bit more attractive, but you have that drive to start your earthworm business. And maybe you're going to spend a couple hours on Originals. Maybe. But also, what you need to understand is your mind is the reason that you are being diverted. Fuck you, mind. Honestly, clip how many times I said the F word. Honestly, clip how many times I said it. Only reason I say it is because it's such a good string of words to really convey an emotion. Like I don't believe there's enough English words to convey an emotion as passionately as the curse words. But what I'm trying to say is you need to understand that your mind is an external force of you, whoever you is. You need to understand that you are not this lump of fat, okay? And you also need to understand that you need to get pissed off. You need to get mad. You are not in the area you are in right now. Get mad. Why is my door not plated in gold? Mad. Why is my car not a supercar? Mad. Everything in your life that reflects where you want to be, but you necessarily aren't there, you need to get mad. You need to get mad. Why am I not there? Get mad. And the more and more you get mad, one of those times you'll get mad, you will actually get action. So maybe laziness is your issue. Okay, if laziness is your issue, what you need to do, and this is what has helped me because I am lazy. I'm saying that. I am. But what I do is I just do it. So what I started to understand is that laziness is deriving from a feeling. Oh, I don't feel like doing it today, so I'm just not going to do it. Okay, because you don't feel like doing it, it doesn't get done. So what you have to understand is that there's an alternative. Hold on, the vibes came off on me because my ear got a little itchy. You have to understand that your feelings come and go. But also what I've understood is that as a man, as a young man growing, as a child, as a boy, whatever age you are, is that you will feel regardless. You will always have feelings because we're human, right? Right? If you're a human, you're always going to have emotions. A lot of those times, though, those emotions prohibit you from getting shit done. So if you are experiencing laziness, when you experience that laziness and you say, oh, I don't feel like doing it, what you need to say is the alternative. So, oh, I don't feel like changing my car. I don't feel like changing the oil on my car. Well, what's the alternative? Okay, if I don't change the oil on my car, then my car is going to have a weaker performance. And if it has a weaker performance, then I'm not going to be able to perform in life as well. Do I want that? No. Okay, get the oil change right now. Oh, I can't do it. Why? Well, because I want to eat first. Fuck eating. Get it done. Point is, you have shit to do. Okay? If you have shit to do, stop trying to feel and just get it done. You're not lazy. Sometimes, I think a lot of people are fucking lazy. I can say passionately and, what's the word? Unregrettably and honestly that I am. But I have ways to combat that. And this is how I get shit done. I didn't want to stream today, but I'm still here. There are some times where I don't want to come, but you have to show up because my day wasn't the best day today. Okay? And honestly, I felt like just sitting down, eating some ice cream, kicking my feet up, and watching YouTube. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm here. I gotta spread a message. Fuck that. What's the alternative if I don't stream? Well, someone's not gonna get the message that I have in my mind today. Okay, well, if someone doesn't get the message in my mind today, then I'm not gonna be able to spread some insight and some light and some motivation to that person. Okay, well, if I'm not able to do that, then I'm not doing my part. Because as men and young men, we all have to motivate each other. We have to stay together, brothers. We have to stay together because if we stay together, then we can become better. If you wanna spend your time alone as a man, what you will realize is that a lone wolf doesn't really get shit done. Lone wolf does not become successful. Why do wolves travel in packs? Because the wolves understand that a pack, they are stronger, they are smarter, they are wiser, they are more powerful together. This is why men travel in packs. We're very much like dogs. But point is that as a man, you have to understand that you have emotions, okay? Everyone's trying to say, oh, I gotta be a macho man. I shouldn't feel. Bullshit. Every man feels. But what it is a matter of you showing those feelings and suppressing them, or showing too much of those feelings and letting them all out. When you let all your emotions out, it makes you look like you don't have emotional control. Now, if you don't have emotional control, then you are seen as weak. If you look at James Bond, he has terrific emotional control. He's quiet when he needs to be. He gets excited when he wants to be. He has this emotional control. And this is the aspect of men that I think everyone is lacking in, and we need to bring it back. Even for me, I've realized so late that I don't have time to wallow around and be average. I realize that there has to be a grind. I realize that there has to be something done. I realize that men and women think differently. I realize that for a long time I've been becoming comfortable, and trying to live a comfortable life is not enough. As a man, we are born without value. So if you are born without value, you're starting at level 0. Women, they are born with value. They're starting at level 10. So we cannot be complacent. We cannot be lazy. We cannot be weak. We cannot do nothing because we're starting at level 0. Men are not born with value. So I say this to all the men. You doubt yourself because your fucking mind wants to be a piece of shit. Okay? If your mind wants to be a piece of shit, fuck you. Watch me. Oh, I'm gonna start my earthworm business and I'm gonna make $1,000. Your mind says, no, you're not. You're not gonna do it. Fuck you. Watch me. Boom. Right after that. Okay, how to get earthworms from dirt. Okay, well, maybe you get a shovel, you dig deep, you dig deep where you see gravel or something. You see all those wormy, squiggly shits, pop them out, get a tweezers, pluck, put them in a basket, throw a picture online, boom, put a price tag, $69.79 for red earthworms with red tips. Boom. A farmer picks you up, shops online, put those worms in a damn basket, slap a logo on it, slap the price tag, give them a receipt, e-receipt. Boom. You just made an earthworm business. Boom. Fuck you, mind. Watch me. I'm gonna do it. You have to be in competition with your greatest hater, which sometimes is your mind. I apologize for all the cursing, but it's one of the best ways to really convey an emotion and a passion for what I'm saying, because without getting excited, because you have to understand that, and this is what I find in a lot of young men, a lot of the lack of action is from doubt. It's from these limiting beliefs. It's from your mind. Your mind is the culprit as to why you sit at home and you eat potato chips. You sit on the couch and you eat potato chips and you watch hot girls on hot tubs on Twitch. Your mind. You need to fix your mind. Being in competition with it. Every time your mind says you can't do something, fuck you, watch me. Boom, I'm on it right now. Boom, slap the logo on the earthworm basket. Boom, shipped them to a farmer on California. Boom, now time to get a shovel. Boom, dig, dig, dig. Find some earthworms with those squiggly little red tips. Boom, pluck them. Pluck, 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 pluck. Throw them in a basket. Slap a logo. Boom. What farmer wants my earthworms? Slap them online. Put a price tag. Boom. You have an earthworm business. What does your mind got to say now? Screw you. Watch me. You know, every time that you doubt yourself, put your mind in competition with you, whatever that you is. You are not your mind. You are not doubting yourself. What your mind is trying to do is tell you that you are not good enough. You are not able. You are not this. You are not that. Fuck you. Watch me. And literally just be in competition and understand that your mind is an external force. It's not you. And you can prove this. Watch. I'm gonna give you a good example as to finding out how and understanding that your mind is not you. Okay. Go in a shower, put it freezing cold. Your mind is gonna say, oh, it's too cold, I can't do this. Screw you, mind. Watch me. I'm gonna do it. Go in a shower and just get in that cold water. Just get in that cold water. Now your mind is gonna be like, your body's gonna be like, shh, but you can fucking take it. You can fucking take it. And every time your mind says, oh, I want to get out, just quiet. Fuck you. I'm gonna take this cold shower. Just stay there and literally quiet your mind, and you will start to understand that when you start doing it, your mind actually says, okay, fuck, I was wrong. I guess you can't do it. I guess it is possible. Everything that's uncomfortable, your mind is gonna try and gaslight you, because your mind, it's so weird. Like treating your mind like an external force, you start to see and have more control of your life. It's literally like either a cheerleader in the background or a devil on your left side. It's either an angel on your right side or a devil on the left side. It can be your greatest motivator. Yeah. But then it can also tell you, no, don't do that. You won't be able to do it. You're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. And then again, you have to be in competition with your mind, because your mind will try and input bullshit in your mind, in you. Whatever this you is, it will try. And you can't lose. Because if you lose, then what's the alternative? Okay, well, the alternative is I won't make money off my earthworm business. Okay, shoot, do I want to stay broke? No. Okay, so if I don't want to stay broke, then the only alternative is to slap a damn logo, put a price, and get some earthworms to farmers or some shit. Even some weird rich guy may purchase your earthworms. Put them up his nose, make a YouTube video. I put 5 earthworms in my nose, see what happened. He just might buy from you. She just might buy from you. Boom, you just made some money. I'm just telling the secrets right out here, man. And I'm just saying. I'm literally just saying. If you have anything that you want to accomplish in life, doesn't even matter if it's an earthworm business. It doesn't matter if it is a cleaning business. It doesn't matter if it is a consultation business. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you want to get bigger, stronger. It doesn't matter if you want the girlfriend of your dreams or whatever. It doesn't matter if you go to a mall and you want to talk to beautiful looking women. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. If it's uncomfortable, your mind will try and gaslight you. And what you have to do is you have to say, screw you, mind. I'm going to do it anyway. Watch me. When you do it, your mind's going to shut the hell up real quick. You doubt yourself because your mind is trying to tell you bullshit. You have no purpose because your mind is trying to tell you you have no purpose. And again, I was talking to someone else about, something about business. And, he said, I really want to start my own business. I really want to make some money. I said, okay, boom. If you want to start a business and you want to make some money, what are your assets? I asked him that. I said, what are your assets? He's like, oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm really good at sweet talking females. Okay, boom. In my mind, what I'm trying to do is make a business idea for him. So what I came up with when he told me he's a sweet talker, I said, okay, boom, go to a university, talk to a whole bunch of beautiful women, beautiful females that are, of age. Talk to them. Hey, I want to sell feet online. I swear to you, this is what I said. And while I'm not, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. It's all up to someone else. People who sell feet, fucking making money. Anyway, go out, tell them, hey, we're gonna make some money selling feet. I'm a weird guy, okay? I just made this up on the spot. I literally just made this up on the spot based on what he told me. His asset was sweet talking. Okay, go to university, talk to some females. Hey, blah 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 blah. Some females will be on it. I promise you. Some will be like, hell yeah, let's do this shit. Talk to some random females in university. If you're a sweet talker, then you can do it. Sell some fucking feet online. Tell them, hey, you're gonna do this, get the manicure. Boom, you just fucking made money. Oh, I don't want to make money that way. Okay, that's just an example based off what you told me. There's so many ways to make money. But his thing is he has doubt, and I think it's a lot of laziness, but you have to understand that all of these are projections of your mind trying to put you down. And I think a lot of the problems in the man's mind is we have a lack of freedom. Men want to be free. Stop lying to yourself. I don't want a lot of money. I just want to be comfortable with my wife and kids. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. That's not what you want to do. Stop thinking that, because comfortable life is not good enough. Especially now. If you are working a 9 to 5 and that's all you do, living paycheck to paycheck, you are not free. And I'm just being dead ass. I'm being 100% with all y'all. I gotta tell someone at my at the other place. I'm everywhere. Like, he's a 26-year-old guy, never had a girlfriend before. I said, okay, well, we're gonna go to a bar and speak to random females, and we're gonna train you how to have the confidence, because I knew his problem was confidence. And he's like, well, I don't want to do that. I'm like, oh, you don't want to do anything. You just want to sit there and be weak, and that's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. And I believe that's a lot of men right now. And you see what happens is when you have a population of young men who are not able to complete things, create and embody that masculine energy, what you have is a weakened society, because the men are the backbone. Men create the cities, men create the cars, men create the buildings, men create the roads. Men do that. But what has happened is they have to put content out there that weakens the mindset of the next generation. Because if they do that, then they can input data into the mind of the next generation, the young men. And the young men will teach their kids that, and then the generation will get worse and worse. They have to do this because slavery is profitable. And this is why in my previous stream I said that the quote unquote they, whoever they are, they're not doing anything wrong. Why are they not doing anything wrong? because you can decide whether or not to pick up your phone and watch TikTok. You can decide that. You can decide every part of your life. They're trying to make it to where you can't decide, but as of right now, you can. So, however they're going to do it to the point where you can't decide, as long as you have your mind, and you can physically think, I don't see how it's going to be possible. Unless somehow you get everyone to agree to literally say, okay, I'm just not going to think anymore. Because once you get rid of the ability to think, then you truly have a mindless slavery population. And that would be scary. But again, slavery is profitable. Why is slavery profitable? Because if you monetize billions of people carrying out tasks that you want to happen, carrying out a life and creating a world that you want to create, then you can take as much as you can from that people. For example, in the Roman times when, and I got this from a documentary on Netflix, Roman Empire, one of the greatest examples that I use a lot for when I'm explaining about these types of topics. Commodus, a Roman king that ruled the Roman Empire for a little while. It was a little after Marcus Aurelius. What he did when he got in power was he stopped the wheat passageways that the boat carried to getting into Rome. So there were these wheat boats. They had wheat, we needed the wheat for nutrients. That was their understanding. They wanted the wheat for nutrients. I don't know if that's the whole story. Probably isn't. But that's not the point. The point is he purposely stopped the passageway so that the people could not get nutrients. Then the people start getting sick and all that. The people start getting famine, they're not eating because the wheat's not coming in. The food's not coming in. Okay, so now that the food is not coming in, people are, we're in a horrible crisis. They create the problem, then they say, okay, then they announce to everybody, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. How about, while we're working on this problem, let's get a team of people, let's call them gladiators, have them fight in a coliseum, and get everyone distracted. So now, he created the Colosseum. Now you got gladiators fighting. And I think this is where all sports derives from. All sports derive from the gladiators. And I believe every sport is based off of that understanding. Got everybody looking at the gladiators, everybody looking at the Colosseum, going to the games while he's doing this food shortage BS. And then all of a sudden, the wheat's back. The wheat's back. Now it makes Commodus look like the savior when he created the problem. Gem Burt TV. Hey man, what's going on? What's going on? Hope you had a good day. If you just joined in, we talked about a whole lot. Whole lot. How is life treating your afternoon today? My life treating my afternoon, it was a pretty interesting day. It didn't go necessarily how I wanted it to, but that a lot of the times that happens in life. And for some reason, when you gotta go somewhere, there's things that block that, and you just have to deal with it. You just have to solve it. But don't get mad or don't get sad. It just fucking happens. It just happens. You had a psychosis? Me too, man. I didn't have a psychosis. No, it's just stuff just didn't go the way I went. It was a lot of personal stuff, but it's okay. Hell of a ride, huh? Yeah, hell of a ride in life. But no, I'm okay. I am perfectly okay. Okay, don't worry about me, guys. I didn't have a psychosis or a mental breakdown or anything or anything like that. I didn't have that, but I hope all of you guys are doing good. But we have to understand, you know, everything that they do is because we allow it. And this is with the commonest example. What they do is they create a problem. They create a problem and then they distract you while they're maneuvering that problem, and then they get rid of it to make it seem like they're the hero. But it's all manipulation at the end. Yeah, life can be that way sometimes. Yeah, life can be that. Oh no, in the categories it said psychosis. So yes, I do that because a lot of the people that my streams are attracted to seem to have those attributes. So that is why I'm doing that. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, no problem though. I misunderstood then. Not saying you had a psychosis today, Jember. Oh, the heart sign. Much love to everybody. Yeah, that was my fault then. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I have it in the categories like that, because a lot of the people that intervene in my streams, they seem to have those attributes. So, you know, I'm trying to give the message directly to the people who I believe need it. And if you're here and you're in a stream and anything I say resonates with you, try it, because you will see that a lot of people will just listen to things. They'll learn something, you know, online, go to a class online and just listen and then not do it. Now, I call that mental masturbation. What you have to do is, when you learn something, you have to do it. You have to see if it's viable, because if it's not viable and you don't do it, it's just sitting in your mind and it's useless information because you're not doing anything with it. It's useless. I just clicked on it because he seemed like a chill dude. I'm not yet wrong. Appreciate that. I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm pretty chill. I love coming on these streams because I get to interact with beautiful people. And I really believe that a lot of the messages that I put out, because I derive all these from my personal experiences. One person having a problem means that 100 other people probably have the same problem. So coming on these streams really helps me convey a little inspiration and motivation to the other people that may be having this thing. Just like the title suggests. You doubt yourself and you feel like you have no purpose. Now, one of the biggest things I want to say to all the young men is that when I started, I'm going to start with a little backstory. When I started going on a search for, you know, what makes you happy or what makes you feel like you have a purpose, when I started that journey, I found it through my smile. What makes me smile? And that was through music. Did you start streaming to enjoy some fun, deep conversations with people? Oh yeah, everything that comes with it. Conversations with people, especially the people that come in and chat and interact. Jember, glad you talking because you know that's the great part, because then we can talk about these things. That and just the idea of giving to those people, because it hurts me when someone, especially when someone doubts themselves into something that they really wanted to do and then they don't do it. That part hits me. Gotcha. I wanted to become a social worker because of my own experiences, exactly for that reason. If you want to do that, if you want to become a social worker, you have to understand that what your passion and what your happiness is and all these things that people want to acquire, you have to make sure that they make you smile. You have to make sure that you wouldn't mind if money were not a factor. If you're going to do something, think of it not paying you, and then ask yourself, Is that my passion? Because no, not rather, is that my passion? Rather, is it making me smile? And if I weren't getting paid, would I still do it? That is that thing that they call a passion. But what I've realized is that when you go for only that, what will happen in life is that you will either spend a whole long time trying to go for that, and it will work. It will work because the universe always wants you to win, but it never says, oh, it's going to happen quick. Oh, it never says it's not going to take a long time. It never says that, but it always wants you to win. If you go for your passion, it may take 10, it may take 20, but it will always work, always. Because if you keep putting action in to what you want, the universe makes sure it works because you make sure it works. Giving back something, healthy stuff from a thing that brings people sad times. Giving back something, healthy stuff from a thing that brings people. I'm not sure I understand that sentence, Jimber. I'm sorry. Could you rephrase that? I decided against it now. I'm studying to be a paralegal to go work at a victim care organization. That's cool. That's cool. If you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But don't. Here's the thing that I notice happens with a lot of people. If you have something that you want to do, and this is the weirdest thing that I've seen. When you have something that you want to do and you bring it out into the universe, what will happen is you attract more tests, you attract more challenges. So it's like if you tell all your friends, hey, I want to do this, and I want to do this, blah, 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 blah. You're going to start to realize that people will say things that you may not necessarily agree with. And it may hurt you. It may slow you down. It may unmotivate you. And that can sometimes be a damper on people who can't necessarily take that. So if you're going to do that, just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Because people will always project their stress onto you. Always. They always will. And you could catch someone on a bad day and they just aren't feeling good, and then they just might bring you down. Screw it. Just do it. Stop telling people, because when you tell someone, you might meet someone who may say something that may demotivate you, and you end up not doing it. I decided against it now. Automod held a message for a reason. Will allow it. Oh, Automod, don't hold messages. Just allow it. Oh, I said bringing some better times. Oh, I said bringing some better times for a disease that gives a lot of sadness. Interesting. Bringing some better times for a disease that gives a lot of sadness. Seemed like the right thing to do. Jimbert said, seemed like the right thing to do. Wait, Noisy Fox use /ad_ permitted. What? Killing Jews? What the hell? As long as you're passionate. Oh, I understand. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell is this mod doing? As long as your passion is not killing Jews in the 19th. Oh my god. Holy moly. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Yeah, I am not condoning that. We not doing that, right? we not doing that. We not doing that. But yes, if just like Jambert says, he or she, I'm not sure who you are, but okay. Anyway, he or she, Jambert, has said, I want to be a social worker, and then I decided that's not what I want to do, or that's not the right thing to do. Then I want to be a paralegal. With a lot of the things that you believe you need to do or you want to do, I believe that as men, you should have a little bit of happiness in life, because with the expectations that other people put on you and the obligation of performance and the fact that you are not born value, you are born with nothing. With all of that expectation on you and all of that, weight on you, you have to have a little bit of happiness, because what the world is going to do is they are going to expect you to do a whole lot of things, and it's going to be a lot of stress. It's going to be a lot of stress. So you need to have something that brings you to a little bit of joy, something, but don't be that only. Don't be that. I got only one reel, and it's don't be an asshole. There's a lot of lag in this chat. Oh, I think it's just on slow mode. It should be good though. As long as you are not doing that, you are my kind of people. I'm a bloke. Same. I'm a bloke too. I'm just some guy on the stream. Kidding. I'm Noisy Fox. Bring your mods, baby. Noisy Fox. But yeah, with this passion thing, you know, you can spend your whole time looking for whatever you believe this passion is, but you have to understand you're looking for the wrong thing. And one of the most weirdest things I hear people say, oh, my passion is to get in this job. We need to understand we are going into a passion for happiness. This happiness is invoked when you smile. When you go somewhere and someone constantly tells you what to do, where to be, when to be there, how to do it, someone is constantly telling you, you have no freedom. And plus you're getting paid for it. That's not what makes you happy. It's only when you can admit the factor of money. When you can admit the factor of money and you'll still do it, that's your passion. And it makes you smile, that's your passion. Only one rule. Yeah, exactly. Don't be an asshole. Not being an asshole will get you so far in life. Just treating people with kindness and in turn treating yourself with that kindness. That will get you so far in life. And that is something that took me a long time to understand. The treating myself with kindness first, because I realized that I put other people before me first. And I had to understand how to put me first before other people. And that can be harder for a lot of different people, but you understand it's necessary a lot of the times. But my greatest thing that I would say to anybody right now, under your 20s, especially as a man, you're gonna want to be happy because the fucking world wants you to be sad. It puts all this stress on you. It wants you to perform. It wants you to do this. It wants you to do that. Because as a man, you are born with zero value. Think of it like this. This is the example I used. Men are in constant competition. It doesn't matter who, what guy. You are in competition with every other guy around you. How? Let's look at sex. When two people have sex, it takes two to have sex, okay? Let's not get confused here. It takes two people to have sex, a man and a woman. When the man ejaculates, this is coming from the masculine energy, okay? This is the masculine energy. The man ejects millions and millions and millions of things we call sperm. Now these spermies are all trying to get to that one egg, but a lot of these spermies die in the process. Maybe only 1 or 2 or 3 make it. Those spermies are in competition with every other sperm. It's the same with guys. Really understand what I'm trying to understand what I'm saying. The masculine energy emits all of these spermies and they got to get that egg. Fighting for the same prize, but only few make it. Those spermies are in competition with each other. Just as how if you are a man on this planet, you are in competition with the other man. You are. So you have to understand, if you are constantly that one guy who's only looking for a smile, only looking for a happiness, you won't get far, because what the world expects you to do is to be a man that can handle a lot. So if you are only looking for the good times in life, you won't get far, because I'd say a lot of things in life is bad times. A lot of bad times. A lot of bull crap happens. A lot. But you need to learn that life isn't always just about what you want to do. Sometimes it's what you have to and a little bit of what you want to do. This is why I say find your passion, but don't only go for that. And finding your passion is not hard. What we need to first understand is that your passion is not a job. Stop. We need to stop that mindset. There is no job. There is no 9 to 5 that you will do for free. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking your passion is I want to work on toilets for the rest of my life. Stop thinking your passion is I want to pour concrete for the rest of my life. No, you do that because you know it will give you a financial return. And as a man, you need to understand that a job is not your passion. I'm not saying don't have a passion. I'm not saying don't have something that makes you smile, because as a man, it's extremely important you have something that you can go back to at least have a little bit of happiness, because you will soon find out that life as a man, it's fucking hard. Because again, you're born at 0. When a man is born, when a little boy is born, crying, weeping, around age 4, he's playing with his dinosaurs, clacking them together. And fast forward to middle school, people are a little bit more harsher to men. You can see this all the time. People are a little bit more harsher to men. Fast forward from middle school, maybe you got bullied. Who knows? Fast forward, high school, you start developing, a nice looking face, nice looking physique. Even an attractive guy who has model looking attributes is still not as valuable as one may think. Even if you are attractive, maybe you have a six pack, maybe you have all this and that, you're still not seen as valuable. As a man, you need to understand that you need to be able to do this, you need to be able to conquer that, you need to be able to solve that issue, you need to be able to do this, you need to be able to do so much so that you can become valued. Because for men, you are valuable based on how others can utilize you, based on what you can do. For women, their value is placed on how their face looks, how their body looks, beauty. This is why women wear makeup. Men go out and go to the gym. Come on, guys, let's look at what's going on. I skip the competition. When people get into that stuff mostly and do my own thing during the monkey show, it is a monkey show, I find it quite grandeur seeking, but doing it wrong. They will find me when they blow off steam with each other. I totally agree. I believe that this competition stigma is stupid. I truly believe that, because it goes into the social hierarchy of the beta male and the alpha male and the sigma male, blah 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 blah, omega male, which is fucking fake. There is no such thing. But anyway, I believe it to be stupid, but you must not forget that it is still there. A lot of things are stupid, honestly, with this world. It's just stupid, but it's still there. So we can't ignore it. But this is why I say, as a man, your value is placed as how you can do things. Oh, my car is broken down. Can you fix it? Of course I can. Value. No one's gonna expect, and I'm not being sexist, I'm not being misogynistic, I'm not being any of that. I'm looking at how I see the world, how I correlate it with my truth. No one's gonna expect a woman to do the things a man can do. But nowadays, we're living in a life where we expect that, but it's not necessarily like that. Because men don't look for that. Men look for the beauty in women. That's what they look for. I enjoy cooperation and acceleration. Sorry for my broken English. It is the second language. Oh, what's your first language? That's perfectly fine. I'm horrible at English. I'm horrible at English. And what I found is that I'm learning another language right now. What I find is that when you do the other language and you get used to it, like, I think a lot of the times it's Spanish, and it's weird. Like, I'm replacing my primary language, and I've realized that sometimes I say stuff in English wrong because Spanish is such a different language. So I correlate the words wrong. Goodness. But comment down below if anyone goes through this. If anyone's learning another language, do you sometimes say your primary or the other language wrong because of that. But yeah, that's what be going on with me sometimes. But we need to understand, you know, back to that acceleration. This is what I speak about. You know, as a man, you have to understand that you have things to do. Tomorrow, what are you doing? Oh, push-ups. Cool. You're getting bigger, you're getting stronger. That's important. I don't look for value in people though. I enjoy getting to know the person more. Good. As you should. But here's the thing. And I used to have the same mindset, but I started to realize that a lot of people can be harsh. Especially in relationships. Here's an example. Here's an R. Mainly what they are actually like in their own head. That's powerful. Dutch. Dutch! My last name is Dutch. D Weaver. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Oh, wait, hold on. Shield mode is off. No! Send a message anyway. Oh, yeah. This is my last name. I was told it's Dutch. Okay. Anyway, totally off topic, but what I'm telling everybody is, you know, as a man, and back to what Jen Burt said, I used to think the same way. You know, I don't look for value in people. I like to look at the person. You know, I like to see them as loving. You know, I like to see people as, you know, not looking at the competition factor, not looking at the social hierarchy, which I don't like. But we might run into someone who may challenge that. So it's like, for example, right? If you as a man, and this is a very good way as to see how different men and women are treated. If you go to if you are a man, right? You're a man. Talk to females in a relationship. Females are a great tester in terms of telling you what you're lacking in. They're absolutely fantastic. Women are amazing. If you talk to a woman, right? Maybe you like her, maybe you feel attracted, but she rejects you. It's gonna be like no big thing to her. It's gonna be a big thing to you, but it's gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be a big thing to her. It's like, oh, it's just, yeah. And then she's gonna text her friend, yeah, this guy asked me out, but I wasn't really interested, you know. And her guy is like, you know, and her friends are like, blah blah blah. Boom. Okay, whatever. But then she says yes to the next guy. Why? Well, whatever the reason may be, I bet you has something to do with value. This is back to the competition thing, where you're in constant competition. This is back to the spermies idea. So sperm fighting for that one egg. That egg is freedom. Freedom. That's what we're fighting. Especially as a man, it's hard. Because as a man, you know, a lot of expectations are placed on us. So you have to understand that you have to perform because you want freedom. Look behind the way they act, working towards, and see exactly. That is what I had to tell my friend. That is exactly the same thing I had to tell my friend. And what I actually said before in this stream. How they get to the point of acting the way they do, what they like, don't like in a life, they perceive, and what things they notice, and the reason they look from that point of view. Yes, you must. And the best way to look at all that, look at what someone is saying. Look at what someone is doing. Don't look at the person, you know, be open to the message. Listen to the message, not the person. And this will help you so much in acquiring and learning about someone. The world feels completely balanced. That is what you are actually pursuing. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Gembert TV, that is a perfect way to put it. The world feels completely balanced if that is what you are actually pursuing. There you go. And using that example, if all you focus on is your goal, you're gonna get there. You're going to get there. Maybe it takes a long time, maybe it doesn't, but you're going to get there. Jembert, I'm gonna move on, my man. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate you, Jembert. You have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the wisdom. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good day, man. Oh, you know, with that, I want everyone to understand one thing. You feel doubt and you feel like you have no purpose because your mind. And another thing, as a man, you need to stop looking at bullshit that is not going to get you closer to where you want to be. If you want to start an earthworm business, whatever the business you want to start, if you want to get bigger, if you want to start eating healthier, whatever the goal is, after this stream, get the fuck up and get it. Attack life, because life is trying to test you. It's trying to say, you can't do it. Fuck you. I'm gonna attack it. Get it. Do it. Do it. And I want everyone to remember that. Because as a man, you are forced to perform. Don't perform for other people. Perform because you want freedom. And whatever it is that gets you a little bit closer to that freedom, you need to be attacking it every day. You need to be getting closer to it every day. So with that reminder, hope all y'all have a good ass day. I'm going to end it off here. It's past my hour mark. It's an hour and 12 minutes. Man, it's been a long stream, but this is a very passionate subject I like to talk about. So with that being said, I hope all you guys have a good day and complete your goals. Complete your goals. Oh wait, Jembert said something. Only last thought. You might see something in. The more you chase perfection, the more cartoony it becomes. You are already just like everyone. The only one that can do certain things in life. And it comes way easier if you let it come to you instead of grinding. You get more out of it. Don't chase, but meet. Ooh, don't chase, but meet. I like that. Don't chase, but meet. Don't chase, but meet. And that is another way of literally saying, be in complete alignment with what it is you want. Be in complete alignment. If you want something, your mind has to be on to that thing. Just go for it every day. That's personally what I believe in. I believe in action. Personally, I believe in action. I believe the universe doesn't just give you things, but your mind has to be on it. Just like Jembert said, don't chase but meet. Go for it, y'all. I'm gonna head out. Noisy Fox signing out. Y'all stay blessed. Peace. Me too, Jembert.